Hi, you guys. I hope that you're all doing great. I send you all so much love and light and just want to say thank you so much for being here with me. So these are your July love readings, but it's for the first half. So of course, this video is for all signs. The signs will be pinned in the comments, timestamped or in the description. So jump straight to it if that's what you want to do. Don't forget to watch for your moon and rising signs because I know that's what you guys like to do. So don't forget to leave me a comment. Don't forget to subscribe. I love you guys so much. Thank you for everything. I truly do hope that you enjoy the video. Let's jump right in and see what is coming your way in love for the first half of July. Before I begin, you guys, I just want to take a moment to bless your readings and invite the white light of the Holy Spirit. Why don't we start with the water signs? Let's start with Cancer. Okay, Cancer, let's take a look at your love life in July. What kind of energy is coming your way? I see Sagittarius's energy, Libra's energy is here. I wonder if you guys are dealing with Sagittarius or a Libra. Could be cross watchers here. Could also be moon or rising energy because it's all coming through. I actually see like a lot of anger in someone's energy. I wonder if you guys are upset with your person, mad at your person. I can just pick up on this energy of someone who feels like I'm gonna prove something to you. I'm gonna either walk away or like it's really trying to test the other one to get a rise out of them. I mean, that's what I see going on. I just feel like there's this overall energy of just wanting to be treated a certain way that this person feels like they're not being treated. So what I see here is someone who wants more of the other one's attention, someone who wants more of the other one's affection, someone who really wants to know that things are going to be like equal, that they feel the same, they're going to do the same. And I feel like if someone doesn't get the validation that they want, what they're going to try and do is test the other one, either by totally pulling back, because I see this energy of walking away that's here, or it's just like someone removing themselves in so many other ways from the other one's life. And that is like a test. Okay, so some of you could go through this, or you might even be the one, Cancer, that feels like, you know what, I'm gonna get my person, like I feel like this is a way that I can get my person to be motivated. I kind of have to warn you against that, because I do feel like pulling back may not get someone the kind of results that they want, because I do see where there's this period of testing the other one. So if you guys are trying to do that, right, because I see where there's like this something here that's growing in the way of resentment. And I know that this is not something that comes on all of a sudden. This Queen of Pentacles doesn't all of a sudden feel angry like that. It's things that have been building and building and building. And I feel like it's getting to the point where in July, you or your person, and I read this energy as yours, but to be fair, there could be cross watchers here. It gets to the point where you just feel like, well, I want justice. I want what I deserve. And if I'm not going to get what I deserve, I'm going to remove myself because I hope that it's going to make my person come forward. But I have to be honest with you, like I don't see this person stepping up. I know that may not be what you want to hear, Cancer, so maybe that's not the best course of action for you to take at this time. The best course of action could be for you to communicate with your person what it is that you're holding inside, or for whoever's holding it inside, because this Queen of Pentacles, I feel like they may not always be so good at expressing, like verbalizing how they feel. I think they they do it through acts of kindness, and they feel like kind of removing themselves from the situation is going to be something that gets a rise out of the other person. But where I see this Sagittarius's energy coming in reverse, it lets me know that you may not get the kind of reaction that you want from them. I do want to look a little bit further into that energy. So there's a lot of frustration that's here. There's a lot of energy of someone choosing to either like walk away from the other one, because this is not a breakup. That's the thing. It's like under the guise of a breakup. It's to try to get the other one to step up their game and to come forward and to act more motivated, act more excited about the connection. It's to try to get the other one to wake up. I want to look at the King of Wands. You know, this Aquarius's energy is coming through. Libra's energy, I'm sorry, Leo's energy is here, you guys. I wonder if there's more cross watchers that are here, if you guys are dealing with one. The Nine of Swords coming through around, the Nine of Swords coming through around this person's energy, like their lack of motivation. I just feel like there's a really strong message to some of you that you may not get the kind of results that you want. I know that it's come to this. That's the thing. Like, it's come to this. Someone feeling like they're so just full of frustration that they don't know what else to do, so they pull back. You know what might be a better strategy? Instead of pulling back, you should let this person see you shine. I think that you should keep the focus on yourself rather than trying to get this person's attention so much. Do you know what I mean? Because I feel like there's this energy here of someone who is really like longing for the other one's attention, reciprocity. But a better strategy than like pulling back or walking away is to focus back on yourself, Cancer. Put all of that energy that you want to put into this person, put it into yourself in the form of self-love, self-care. Because I have to tell you that you guys are in a place this month where you have a lot of beauty around you. I mean, just know how you come across to others. You can grab attention like that. You're very magnetic. You have a beautiful, bright aura. So, of course, there's going to be people that are drawn to you, attracted to you. It's funny, because the more that your person sees you focusing on yourself, the more your person sees you taking care of yourself. You know, get yourself a little more dressed up this month. Take a little better care of yourself. You know, do special things for yourself. You know, this is your month. And the more that your person sees that, I feel like that's actually something that's gonna make them take action. That's just what I can see, honestly, you guys, because this is like, it just does something to strike and rekindle the connection. So if you're looking for whatever reason, if you're looking to get reciprocity from your person, looking for your person to pay you more attention, what you need to do is pay more attention to yourself. Whatever that looks like to you, because I look at this energy as it's very outwardly beautiful. Yes, you have a beautiful heart, you have a beautiful aura, beautiful energy, but this is like someone who's focused on their self-care, how they present themselves, how, you know, that kind of thing. And I know that the more you shine and the more that you show that you're confident, the more that you show that you look good, you feel good, that's actually something that helps to rekindle the connection between you and your person. And I don't think that the energy is necessarily shallow. I just know what route is going to lead to something successful. You know, of course, you're an adult. You have to do what you have to do. But honestly, if whoever, because I see where there's this building resentment and frustration. It'll backfire on you if you choose to remove yourself from your person, and if you choose to like kind of test the connection by either walking away, literally walking away, or emotionally walking away. That's not going to be something that helps to save the connection and get things like level. What gets things level is when you focus more on yourself, and even maybe even just spending more time with your friends, your family, your loved ones, spending time away from your person. It's like absence makes the heart grow fonder. And I don't mean for you to walk away, because I feel like walking away doesn't make your person motivated to chase you. When they see that you're in this independent energy of kind of just doing your own thing a little bit more, they see that you're putting more effort into yourself. It's something that makes them feel more attracted to you. I hope that doesn't come across as like rude, because I really don't mean it to, you guys. But I'll always be honest with you about what spirit is showing me. I know that your person loves you, and I just know that it's like two paths you can go down. If you take this path of like wanting to test things, getting super frustrated with your person, and then maybe breaking up with them, walking away, or like breaking up with them as a way to see if they're going to come forward, they're not going to come forward. I know that you may think it will, but what Spirit shows me is that it doesn't. But when you put that focus back on yourself, and you're paying attention to yourself, taking care of yourself, it's something that rekindles the spark between you and your person. It's something that makes your person want to like step up, own the connection, take care of the connection. So what you really need to know is you guys are in a place where you really are shining this month. You are very attractive. It's like the more you try to get your person to see you, the more that you keep putting all your attention into them, it kind of backfires and it doesn't work. So I know that may seem kind of like a strange strategy to some of you. It may seem kind of counterintuitive, but that is what Spirit is showing me. So I do feel like if you take that path towards focusing more on yourself, it gets your connection back on track in a surprising way. Okay, that's what I can see. There is a lot of love here between you and them. I mean, that's really what you need to know. How you feel about them, they feel about you as far as the love. I think that there's a lot that someone needs to work through, because I just see where there's been this thing that's been building up, like a mounting sense of frustration that I can pick up on. And I feel like the more that you focus on those feelings of frustration, the more blockages are created. But when you start to focus on what feels good, what you feel good about within yourself, what other things you feel good about within your life, when you start to take care of yourself a little bit more. And now that's not a shallow thing, you guys, because taking care of yourself is not just like fixing yourself up and making yourself look good, making yourself look pretty. It's about doing special things for yourself. It's about taking care of your mentality, taking care of your spirituality, maybe even doing something where you incorporate like a healthier lifestyle this month. It just makes you shine. It rekindles things with you and your person. And I wonder if some of you, because if you think about it from this perspective, if your person, okay, so say your person is the one that feels this way, right, Cancer? And if they start to, you notice that they're kind of off doing their own thing a little bit more. You notice that they're dressing a little bit better. They're starting to like, if they normally don't wear cologne, they're wearing cologne, they're wearing perfume, they're putting on makeup, that kind of thing. Is that not going to catch your attention? Is that not going to make you want to like make sure that they still feel connected to you. And then if you think about it from this perspective, if you have someone that's coming at you like super like resentful and super frustrated, is that really going to be something that makes you want to step forward, or is that going to be a turn off? Do you see what I mean? You can just look at it from that other perspective, and that might help you make a little more sense of it. I can see where your love life can really end up in a beautiful place, because I feel like there's a lot of fun that could come in for you this month. There's like, and when we just look at the love and even the sexual chemistry between you and this person, the Ace of Wands is a very strong message about the attraction that can get rekindled if you choose a certain path. Okay, Cancer, I'm not on anyone's side, and I know that, I don't mean to sound offensive with some of the messages coming through. Please know that I don't, but I'll always be honest with you guys about what I see and hear from Spirit. I love you, Cancer. I do hope that you have a beautiful, first half of the month. Let's go into Pisces energy now. Okay, Pisces, let's take a look and see what is going on for your love reading. So this is for the first half of July. Let's take a look at the energy coming your way in love. It's very interesting. There's a lot of like being very torn, and there's all these pages coming through. Gemini's energy is here, you guys. I wonder if you're dealing with a Gemini, or if there's like cross watchers here. You might have that energy, moon or rising, because that's what I can see. There is someone that's like really trying to get your attention, but I feel like I feel like for whatever reason you're not very receptive to this energy. I see where some of you are having a really hard time trusting around this time. And now I wonder, is that something residual? Is it something that you've gone through directly with this person? Or is it something that you're just kind of holding on to that you've been through before, and maybe it has nothing to do with this person? Very interesting, because, okay, so that could be your energy, or it could be whoever you're dealing with, to be fair. But I see where there is so much potential that's here. I mean, seeing those lovers come through, it lets me know how deep this connection goes. This is not just any old kind of person. This is someone that you've been with lifetime after lifetime. It's someone that, yes, you are catalysts for each other for growth, but I feel like, and when we go through those periods of growth, it can be challenging. We can go through things that hurt us, but I feel like that's not the intention here. I feel like this is something that could really lead to a long-term commitment. There's this energy of marriage that's around you guys. It's just like someone has to let themselves trust. So I wonder if some of you have a new person coming your way, because I see where there is like this energy of an offer. And what you need to know, like, because some of you could have already met this person, yet you're having a really hard time opening up to them, trusting them, wondering if you should, because I see where there is like this deeply rooted past energy of trust being broken now. To get even deeper, that could be something that you've actually gone through with this person in a past life. So that's why there could be some kind of worry in your energy. And remember what I talked about, you guys being catalysts for each other, challenging each other for growth. Because I feel like this person is not in your life to hurt you or coming in your life to hurt you. I just can pick up on this energy of having been hurt before, and it's affecting this connection. So, and then when you are really close with someone like this, everything is really intensified. You know, you don't really always see things from a rational perspective. So, you know, that's not to dismiss what someone's gone through. What they feel is certainly valid. But I also know when energies are very intense like that, it just, things can really get, it's so heightened. Okay, that's what I can see. So I feel like it's important that you consider letting yourself take a chance, Pisces, because if you do take a chance, I know that you have a very special connection. I mean, someone that can make you feel incredibly happy and incredibly balanced. There's this energy of you blocking things for yourself. So there's a message of advice to you from Spirit to let yourself open up and trust. Because I just see where there's someone here who's like really trying their hardest to get you to trust them. I feel like it's a very flattering energy because this person may even feel like you are a bit out of their league. I feel like this person is super impressed by you. I feel like this person wants to do everything that they can to get you to feel safe, to get you to open up. So I just feel like there's a message to you from Spirit to take a chance. Some of you could have already met this person. Some of you have yet to meet this person. So I think that if you do meet them and you feel like there's hesitancy in your energy, it's coming from something that has happened in a past life between the two of you. I know that that sounds very deep, you know, but that's really what that energy is. It's between you and that person. And for others of you, it could just be what you've gone through in this lifetime, residually, what you're carrying with you into this connection. For others of you, you may just feel like whoever this is that keeps trying to get your attention is the one that has broken your trust. Have they broken your trust in a way that's totally unforgivable? Well, if the answer is yes, then you know what you're going to do here. But is it time for you to start opening yourself back up? I only say that because I see a deep-rooted love between the two of you. When I look at this person's intentions, I don't see bad intentions. Of course, I would tell you if you needed to run and like block this person out of your life, I would definitely tell you that. And I'm not siding with them when I say this, but I just see this energy of, is it time to just consider opening up? Because for those of you that do let yourselves be open, for those of you that work on healing past wounds and moving forward, you have a beautiful love story that can get written here. There is so much energy here of when are you ready to align with this person. Do you see where there's 1111 coming through in the energy? This is a very celebratory energy. It represents marriage, it represents a union, it represents a new path opening up and going down it. But I just feel like someone is getting in their own way. Now, this could even be what's going on with this person, Pisces, because say they're having a hard time trusting and opening up and you're wondering like, well, what did I do? What's going on with them? That really is what's going on with them. So it could be what's going on from this person's perspective that you have on your mind. You know, past life energy is something that I believe is very real. And we hold on to certain things, we remember certain things, and it can make us feel, you know, all different ways. Just like when you meet someone and you feel so drawn to them and it's almost like it's love at first sight. It's because you've known that person lifetime after lifetime. It's not the first time you've connected. When I talk about the challenges, how you guys are catalysts for each other's growth, I don't think that this person has done a bunch of cruel things to you in the past life. That's what I mean. Now, I don't mean to offend, because I know that some of you may feel like this person has hurt me so bad, and you know, I definitely get that, and those feelings are definitely valid. But I wonder why there's these messages coming through from Spirit about this person's intentions towards you and the beauty that you could really have. So, you know, if this is a connection with someone that's like, you know, done abusive things towards you, or like done really, really horrible things, you know, I just feel like this is not the energy of that person, because what Spirit is showing me is someone that could be a blessing in your life. Okay, so I hope that that makes sense. So there's a path that's open for some of you that want to receive it. It's not the easiest first step to take, but I know that once you take that first step, there is something that's full of so much happiness, so many blessings, a love that could grow beyond to anything that you thought. All right, that's what I can see, Pisces. So there is something that's like really deep here. I wonder if this is between you and your current person now. I wonder if there's just things coming between the two of you now and you've kind of like stopped letting it grow. If you are willing to think forward and let it grow, I just know that there's things, beautiful things that could happen between the two of you that you didn't even expect. All right, that's what I can see. Definitely someone who wants to get your attention. Definitely someone here who wants to prove themselves to you. Someone who feels like you are, I mean, they just really put you up here on a pedestal. They have a lot of respect for you. They feel like, in a way, like I said, it's flattering because you're like out of their league. And that is flattering because it just lets me know how highly they think of you. And they probably even strive to be more like you, strive to want to give you the things that they feel you deserve. That's what I can see, Pisces. So that's the kind of energy coming through for the first half of July for your love life. I send you much love and light. Let's go into Scorpio's energy. Okay, Scorpio, let's take a look at your love life in July, the first half of July. I think, before I say that, Sagittarius' energy is here, okay? So I wonder if you guys are dealing with the Sagittarius, maybe moon or rising energy. Could be cross watchers here. I have to say I feel a little bit bad for the cross watchers. Only because I feel like what Spirit is showing me, Scorpio, is that maybe you should just kind of take your time and explore your options, because I even see where there's it might be the best thing for you to do. And that doesn't mean, of course, to like hurt people or like play with people's emotions or like be a player. You know, that's not what I'm saying. I just feel like you should take this, because what I see happening for your love life in the first half of July is you doing just that. Some of you are playing the field. Some of you are exploring new connections. I just see where there's this energy of having so much fun. Some of you might not even be that fixed on your love life for the first half of July. You could just be focused on spending time with your loved ones, your family, your friends. Maybe even siblings, that kind of thing. I see that energy here. I see you going out. I see you having fun. I see you, there's a lot of laughter. There's a lot of memories that I feel you'll make in the first half of July. I see the energy of different people that are interested in you. And I do feel like there's definitely more than one person that is vying for your attention. But I just see where you're in a place of really holding back. Yes, you'll have fun. I think that you'll go out on dates, things like that. I see you having fun, but I don't see you taking that leap of faith on anyone just yet. Maybe that's just because you're not ready. And that's why I feel like there's such a strong message to you to take your time the first half. You know, don't rush into anything. And that's actually what's going to lead to more success for you. You know, I don't feel like you have malicious intent behind getting to know different people, dating different people. I just feel like it's gonna help you get ready for who you feel is going to be the best match for you, who you feel is right for you. And I know if you're a cross watcher, that might sting a little bit to hear. You know, I'm definitely not taking sides. But, you know, you don't want to be with someone who's not ready. And I just see where there's so much energy of exploring and getting to know different people, that lets me know that you guys may not be as emotionally available for one connection. So if you do have different people that you're getting to know, I would say to definitely enjoy your experiences, because I see you having so much fun. I just pick up on this energy so strong of like, I'm sorry, but I can't really give that to you right now. I'm not really there. I'm not in the mindset to just invest. So, you know, to be fair, you guys, that could be what's going on with the person that you have on your mind. So just know that it really is them and it's not you, because I just see someone here that needs more time. I just see someone here that's not in the mindset or in the vibration to be able to give like to one person, to like settle, to put roots. There's a lot going on in the energy here of like hesitancy. So if you feel like, if the energy is reversed and you feel like that's with this person you have on your mind, Scorpio, and you can even pick up on this energy of like, why won't they take a chance with me? Why are they like 2 steps forward, 2 steps back? What's really going on with them? It's just that they're not ready, but that has nothing to do with you. That has to do with this person and the experiences maybe that they're meant to go through right now. So just look at it like that. Don't look at it as if there's something that you're doing wrong, because even seeing the 6 of Pentacles here, it's like it's someone who can't really give to the other one fairly, equally. So the longer that someone keeps holding on to someone that they feel like they can't get a hold of them, that's what Spirit is showing me. Like, I know that there's someone here who really wants to like lock the other one down in a relationship. And I don't mean to imply anything negative when I say like lock it down, but it's like secure it, make it their own, make it mine and mine only. If you keep finding that doesn't seem to be happening and you keep wondering like, why am I doing something wrong? What's going on? It's just like the timing of things. That's all that it is. I know that this person needs time. And I think that that's really valuable for someone to know, so they can kind of put things into perspective and decide, like, do I still want to keep investing in this person? Do I still want to keep holding on, even though I feel like I can't, like, get them to take a real chance, get them to really open up? For the first half of July, honestly, you know, seeing this Knight of Wands here, that doesn't mean that they're going to be celibate though. So for someone, I feel like you have to be careful with your heart. That could be how someone feels when it comes to you, Scorpio, especially if you know you're the one that's like, I don't really want to settle into anything right now. I'm just kind of like having fun. I want to be free and be able to like see who I want, you know, that kind of thing. That doesn't mean that someone is not going to engage with the other one physically and sexually. So I think it's super, super important that someone doesn't confuse like a physical connection with it leading to so much more. I just don't see that So I just feel like this is kind of a heads up for someone who might be in a very vulnerable spot. Yes, they will still sleep with you. You know what I mean? And I know that that can be kind of hurtful, especially if, you know, you're sleeping with this person and you expect it to lead to more. And if it hasn't already, I just see for the first half of July where someone is in this energy where they're just going to keep playing the field. They're just going to keep, in a very independent energy. It's not someone who's aligned with being able to give to the other one right now. So I feel like there's a lot of valuable advice in that. So someone can decide like if they want to keep holding on and investing. You may be the one, Scorpio, that's in that place where, you know, you don't want to take a chance on love. You don't want to settle right now. And that's perfectly fine, because what Spirit is showing me is that maybe you should have these experiences that you're meant to have, because I do see you meeting people. I see you having a lot of fun. It's like this energy of being a social butterfly. You're not only going to make new you're not only going to meet new romantic interests. I see you guys even making new friends. So maybe it is your time to just like get yourself back out there. Don't let anyone put pressure on you. And I don't say that to take sides, but that is the energy that I can see. I think you'll be more successful as you kind of figure things out. You know, you don't want to mislead anyone. And I only say that because when I see things from another person's perspective where they want this to be so much more with you, and if you are sleeping with them, of course, that can be that can really send mixed messages. So I think that's just something to keep in mind. Of course, we're all adults here. We'll do what we have to do. But, you know, from the other person's perspective, I can see where that can be confusing to them. So it is up to someone to really put up their boundaries. That's what I can see. So your love life does look very active to me, Scorpio, although I don't see you settling with one person. I don't see that you feel ready to do that. All right, that's what I can see for you guys. And if that is your person's energy, just know that it's not something that you should be blaming yourself for. I feel like this person has experiences that they're supposed to go through, that they're gonna go through. And, you know, if you just look at it from that perspective instead of like, well, you didn't choose me, that's really not what it's about. I feel like this person is just not ready. They're not aligned. You guys are in two different places mentally, emotionally, and spiritually. All right, that's what I can see. So I feel like it's going to be important for someone, especially if they feel like they've been going through that kind of energy, wanting this other one and not being able to have them the way that they want. It could be time to put up some boundaries. And definitely don't mistake things getting physical and sexual with it leading to a connection, because it's just not going to. I mean, the Knight of Wands is a very sexual energy, but it's not someone who's looking to settle. Okay, Scorpio, that is what I can see coming through for the first half of July. I love you guys. I send you much love and light. Let's see what's going on with Leo. Let's go into the fire signs. Let's see what's going on with your love life, Leo, for the first half of July. Okay, let's take a look. I see Taurus's energy coming through. It's so funny because I feel like I keep picking up on this same energy of something amazing that's like trying to come to some of you Leos that are creating a lot of blockages for yourself. There's a lot of like magic in the air. That's what I can see. I think that there's definitely the energy of a new connection that's here. The Ace of Pentacles does bring new energy. So if some of you here want to attract new energy, maybe a completely different person that you haven't met before, just know that you are aligned for that. But for those of you that maybe want something to grow and turn into that, I mean, that also does represent a new connection in a lot of ways. I see a relationship that's here. And it's not just a run-of-the-mill kind of relationship. This is something that's trying to come into your life that could be very solid. It's like steady and stable. It's something that looks like it could be very long-term to me. I just can see this blockage here. 9 of Wands in reverse. That's the energy of the way that someone, maybe they just feel very overwhelmed with things that are going on in their life right now. Maybe they have a lot of responsibilities, a lot on their plate. I feel like that's your energy, Leo, and it's like a way that you put yourself into this box. And, you know, this is not a good vibe to be in. I think it's time for you to try and let yourself break free from that. It's this energy of holding on to a lot of emotional baggage. Maybe even thinking of all the worst things that could happen before it even happens. I just feel like there's this energy of you feeling very stuck and worried in a lot of ways. I feel like you're creating those blockages for yourself. You know, and I don't say that to dismiss what someone is going through, because it's definitely valid. But I also know where that energy is kind of you in your own head a lot. What you really need to know is the connection that's getting ready to come to you is meant to be super, super successful. I feel like with this person, it's someone that you can feel like safe. I feel like there's this energy of safety, because it's not only knowing that you have a solid and faithful, trustworthy person, it's also like what you guys could build together. And there's a lot of comfort, like our money's okay, like our living situation is good. Do you know what I mean? There's a lot of energy here of a very stable, loving, happy, fulfilling, trustworthy connection. I mean, that's what that Ace of Pentacles represents. Seeing this Hierophant, the Taurus energy, come in reverse, it's very interesting, because I think for some of you, some of the hesitancy that I could pick up on, I wonder if this person is like a different race or a different religion, something that you may feel is outside of your comfort zone when it comes to them, that you, because there's a lot of energy maybe of being opposite from this person in key ways. So whatever that looks like to you, because, you know, for some people religion is a really, really big deal, and maybe you want someone that follows the same religion. For others of you, you may be someone that just likes to date within your own race and religion. There's nothing wrong with that. But where the Hierophant comes in reverse, it's like there's something that someone is struggling with, compromising with. But I mean, if it's gonna be something that brings you everything that I can see, if this person is bringing marriage and stability, safety, financial stability, and like even abundance for some of you, because this is feeling very, very safe, aren't there some things that are just as important? You know, I don't say that because I don't want to offend anyone with what they believe in, but I can just see the energy of someone feeling like this is kind of outside of my comfort zone. This is not really what I pictured. So there's this energy that, you know, there could be religious factors that come into play, or like I just keep picking up on the energy of you being opposite from this person in a lot of ways. So maybe it's like things that you've gone through in life, even different life experiences. There could be someone here that even, I wonder if there's anyone here that is dealing with someone that's incarcerated, because I just pick up on this energy of someone who is trapped, like imprisoned, you know, and that's definitely unique circumstances. I know that will not be for everyone, but I can pick up on that energy here. So what I'm saying to you guys is, the person that I can see coming your way, if you let yourself think outside the box, if you let yourself be open to what's different about them. It's something that could lead to a very stable and happy, fulfilling, long-term, loving relationship. It could lead to marriage and all of that. So you have someone that's very important that's either around you now or getting ready to come in. And when I mentioned the energy of like the imprisoned feeling, yeah, that could quite literally be what someone is dealing with. And we shouldn't judge other people for who they have feelings for or fall in love with, but given the circumstances may have hesitancy. So I'm not here to tell you what to do. Okay. But for others of you, I feel like that energy is more emotional. And maybe the differences is what helps the two of you really balance things. It's like puzzle pieces that fit together. And this person being different could make you see the world differently. You see life differently, love differently. I just feel like whoever it is around you is opposite from you in a lot of ways. You could be the extrovert, they could be the introvert, but it's something that is significant to you. And I feel like that's why there's this energy of like the hesitancy that I can pick up on. So that's for some of you. For others of you, I just feel like it's things responsibilities, or like maybe being busy, being stretched very thin, that's kind of preventing you from taking that first step forward. And for others of you, I just feel like it could be things that you've gone through in life and in love that put you in a place where you're just very hesitant. So I definitely see all of that energy here. I definitely understand that. But Leo, if you let yourself be open to the possibilities, I mean, you just have really what you've been waiting for. I know that it may not be manifested exactly the way that you picture it, but I know that your heart's going to feel so close to this person, so connected to this person. So I wonder what it is, like if you already know them now, let me know, what is it that's opposite that's making you feel this way? Or what are the circumstances? Because I just wonder about that. I think it might be worth compromising, only because I see the potential outcome and the happiness that it could bring. Some of you are actively working on manifesting this into your life now. So you might even get a little surprise from the universe when it's not exactly everything that you pictured, but that doesn't mean that it's not what you need. Okay, Leo, that's what I can see coming through for you guys for the first half of July. I do send you much love and light, Leo. Let's see what's going on with Sagittarius. Let's continue with the fire signs. And we're going to take a look at your love life, Sagittarius, the first half of July. Let's see what kind of energy is coming your way. I see Aries energy here. Are you guys dealing with an Aries? Is there an Aries cross watcher? Maybe moon or rising energy? Libra energy is also here. I just feel like there is someone who wants you to really notice them. I feel like there's a lot of distractions. I do feel like you are the one who is distracted right now, Sagittarius. I feel like you're in a place where you're putting other things first, I feel. I feel like maybe your love life is not your biggest priority right now. Some of you have yourself stretched so thin in other areas of your life. You could be studying, like doing a lot of overtime. I see where you're in this place of working really, really hard. At least someone is. That's the thing. This person really is focused on certain goals that they have. And it's almost like they have blinders on. And achieving those goals is like super, super important to them. That could be your energy, Sagittarius. But for some of you, I wonder if you're trying to get someone's attention and you feel like they're distracted and you're wondering what's going on with them. Honestly, that really is what's going on with them. I feel like this person is just has a lot of responsibilities that are super important to them, and that's where all of their focus is right now. So the first half of July may be really, really difficult to get their attention. That's what I can see. Honestly, there's I feel like a lot of important messages coming through for someone, whoever it is that wants to pursue the other one. Because like I said, you know, that could be how someone's feeling about you, Sagittarius, really wanting to get your attention and you're just focused elsewhere. Or it could be you wanting to get this person's attention. I just have to be really honest with you guys. I don't see them snapping out of this energy for the first half of July. I don't see someone who is in a position where they feel like they can really invest or give to the other one, you know, what the other one really deserves. See, the thing is, like, don't take that personally if you feel like, well, I really want more to happen with this person. And when they don't pay attention to me, when I feel like I'm not a priority or I'm on the back burner, I know how that can feel very insulting, because I see that Emperor coming in reverse. And when I see that energy, that spirit letting me know that someone looks at themselves and they feel like, you know what, I bring a lot to the table. I have a lot to offer. I'm a catch. I'm someone that can provide. I'm someone that's very stable, very level-headed. I'm someone that's wise. I have a lot of experiences. I have life experiences. And when someone who has all of that to offer can't seem to get the attention from the person that they have their eyes on, yes, that will feel very insulting. And I get that. But there is this message coming through from spirit about like not taking things personally. It's not you, it's them. I see where this person is just so fixated on something. It looks to me like they're doing a lot of work, they're doing a lot of overtime. Or they could just have their like mind studying. I feel like this person is even studying. It's something that they're working incredibly hard on, that's like a big goal for them. So I just feel like their love life is not the biggest priority. And I would say to kind of stop putting yourself out there so much. And I don't say that to discourage, but I just know that it could be time for someone to kind of pull back and maybe focus a little bit more on themselves. The energy that they keep trying to give to this person, maybe just invest that back into yourself for the first couple weeks in July. I don't feel any malicious energy here. I don't feel like there's this energy of someone who's, you know, sneaking around or like being a player, dating a whole bunch of different people. I just see the energy here of someone that has a lot that they're focusing on. And it's taking up so much of their energy that they're not really focusing on their love life right now. That's super, super important. I just feel like this reading is a beautiful heads up to someone because they can avoid a lot of frustration. I feel like they can avoid a lot of hurt feelings and like trying to figure it out, because I see where it can be so easy when you know that you bring all of this to the table, and I know that when this person is not reciprocating, it can really be insulting, and it can make someone really start to question, like, am I slipping? Like, did I do something wrong? What is it that's missing within me that's making this person not, you know, open up to me? But the simple fact is, there's nothing missing within you. You really do have everything here. The Emperor is someone who is very grounded, down to earth, wise, has life experiences. They're protective, they're caring, they're nurturing, they're loving. I mean, you do bring everything to the table that someone could want. Just because they're focused on something else, that doesn't really make them a bad person, though. You know, I'm not taking sides, but I really do see someone here who's very invested in a certain goal that they have. And just because they're there right now, or at least for the first couple weeks in July, that doesn't mean that they're a bad person. That doesn't mean that they're rejecting the other one. It's just that's where their mind is. So I feel like it's important for whoever it is that's doing the pursuing and feeling like it's not going anywhere. I think it's super important that maybe you choose to invest that energy back into yourself. or you can keep trying to pursue. But I just know that for the first couple weeks, it's not really going to lead to anything. I don't see this person like really choosing to clear their schedule to make time for the other one. So I would just kind of avoid the pursuit right now. I would just kind of let this person finish whatever it is that they're trying to finish up. I don't think that this energy is going to last for the whole month. Remember, we're just looking for the first half of July. All right, that's what I can see. And I feel like it's a huge heads up to someone to maybe avoid going down a path where they may start to feel like they're starting to own it. And it's like, well, if you're not paying attention to me, is there something that I'm doing wrong? No, there's really honestly nothing that you're doing wrong. That's what I can see. Okay, Sagittarius. So again, so for some of you, you may not realize how much someone wants your attention. You may not realize how distracted you've been. And maybe for some of you, that kind of makes you want to like pop your head up and take a look around and maybe pay a little bit more attention to your love life. That could be the case. And for others of you, you know, if you do feel like you've been going through this energy, it's helpful because it can help you see things from a different perspective where maybe you're not blaming yourself as much. All right, that is what I can see. But it is very flattering, you know, knowing that someone just wants the other one. They want the other one. And I feel like they keep putting in effort to get the other one's attention, maybe trying to go bigger and bigger and bigger. And for whatever reason, it's not working right now. And those really are the reasons. So Sagittarius, this could even be a message to you from spirit to maybe if you're in a connection right now, maybe you need to pay a little bit more attention to your person. You know, I'm not telling you what to do, but I just see where there is someone, it could be how your person is feeling, wanting so much more from you. So it could be time to invest a little bit more, you know, if that's what you want to do, of course. But that's the kind of energy that I see coming through for the first half of July. Okay, I love you guys. I send you much love and light, Sagittarius. Let's go into Aries energy. Aries, let's take a look at your love life for the first half of July and see, you know, what kind of energy is coming your way. Aries, your energy is here. I wonder if you have that moon or rising. I wonder if you're dealing with another Aries even, because that energy is all here. I see someone feeling like they need to protect what belongs to them. There is actually a lot of abundance around you guys in your love life right now. So I feel like your love life is in a beautiful place. Because there's almost like this energy here of a very happy family, a very happy home. I wonder if some of you are married or you're like living with your person or you've been together like long term. Some of you have kids with them. Just know that your families look very happy. And I see where there's this energy of you guys feeling like you have everything that you need. So it's feeling very stable and fulfilled, and like even you can go out and have fun and do those extra things. That's what I can see. And then I just pick up on this energy of someone who feels like they have to protect what belongs to them. That's very interesting because the Seven of Wands is coming through. I wonder if you guys have someone that's maybe jealousy around you. And I can see, you know, if someone is insecure, you do have a lot to be jealous of. I mean, through someone else's eyes, your life is perfect. Like your love life is perfect. And I hope that you feel that it is, because indeed I do see a lot of happiness and abundance. There's big blessings around you. I feel like you guys have a lot to be thankful for. I feel like you might be put in a position where maybe you have to stand up for yourself, where you feel like you have to protect what you feel belongs to you. Because I definitely see this energy of maybe someone seeing a side to you that they didn't know was there. I wonder if you guys are normally very like even keel, normally very chill. I feel like there's almost something where you react a certain way towards someone. Just be mindful of haters. Just be mindful of jealous people. I think it's a good time to kind of like put the energy of protection around what you feel belongs to you. You know, for those of you that believe in like certain elements of protection, whether that's like sage, the evil eye, or you know, whatever in your culture you use for like protection, I think it's important that you do add in some of those elements. Not that anything is at risk of being taken away from you though, but you can always add an extra level for your own peace of mind. Because I just see someone here who wants what you have. And I almost see where you might have to stand up for yourself. So be very careful of anyone that wants to give you advice. Where is that really coming from? I wonder if you guys are going to find that for the first half in July, you do have people that are like giving you advice or like have a say in your relationship. I would just really, really pick and choose if you want to even listen to that or take that in. Because I just can pick up on this energy of the stability that you have around you and the life that you've built for yourself. It looks like it's perfect and someone wants it. That's what I can see. I feel like this is the energy of someone that you have a long-term relationship with, because of this energy of like the deep roots. The 10 of Pentacles lets me know that this is something that's built up over time. But if this is a newer relationship, it still applies, because you know, when was it built up over? Is it past life between you and this person? You know, that energy of deeply being invested in one another is still there. So even if it hasn't fully been like year after year in this lifetime, just keep past life energy in mind as well. Okay, that is what I can see. I just feel like you have to protect what's yours. And yes, there could be this energy of maybe someone wanting to pursue you, maybe someone wanting to pursue your person. So have your guard up. I don't mean that you have to be like cold or you have to like cut certain people out. I think what will help the most is just being aware of putting things into perspective, because I feel like this is going to be words that are spoken to you. Just know where it's really coming from. It's coming from jealousy. It's coming from someone wanting what you have and wanting it to be their own. So if you find that all of a sudden this person's like giving you advice, know that that's not coming from a positive place. Okay, that is what I can see. And I think that you might actually like really do something this month, you know, for the first half of July, where someone gets a reaction out of you and they didn't expect to see that kind of reaction. Someone might test you and you might show them, you know what, this is what happens when you test me. This is the side that you're going to see when you test me. Because I feel like it's this energy of a surprise. All right, that is what's going on. I think it's important that you let yourself be in this energy of gratitude and really count your blessings and take a look at what you have around you. And, you know, let your person know how you feel. Let your person know what they mean to you. Let your person know how special you are. because it's really time to protect what belongs to you. And I could just see where you guys are in this position where you are doing that. All right, that's a very, very interesting reading for you guys. So it's beautiful in a lot of ways because it lets you know that, I mean, you have so much to be grateful for, to the point that you have people jealous of what you have. Just protect what you have. Don't let anyone come between you and your person. That is what I will say for sure. Don't let anyone come between you and them, because that's what I can see. Know that you have a person that you can absolutely trust. You can trust them and they can trust you, because I see this energy of you guys being the happiest that you've been. You belong together. You belong to each other. So don't let anyone mess that up for you. Just be aware of the energy that I can see, you know, not to make you paranoid, but just to keep it in mind. Because I feel like there's going to be little seeds that try to get planted to try to, like, there's jealousy around you guys. And I know that that's, you know, not the best thing to hear, but there is. There's jealousy around you. So protect what you have. Don't let anyone come between the two of you, because they just want what you have. That's really all that it is. Okay, Aries, I love you guys. That's what I can see coming through for the first half of July. I do send you much love and light, okay? Let's go into the air signs. Let's go into Gemini's energy. Let's start with you, Gemini. So this is your love life, the first half of July. Let's take a look at the kind of energy coming your way. I see Pisces energy here. Libra's energy is also here. I wonder if you guys are cross watchers, or maybe you're dealing with Libra or Pisces. You could have that energy, moon or rising, because it's all coming through. I see where there's like these waves, because it's like ups and downs, ups and downs. I feel like what's going to come out of it, though, is the truth and a newfound sense of empowerment. Because, I mean, this is like the overall energy. I think you guys are going to see the truth about someone, maybe even realize the truth about how you feel. I feel like if there is someone who's shown you that they're not trustworthy in the past, I think you're going to see that same pattern with this person, because there is this energy of like, it's a manipulative energy. It's someone who's not being truthful. It could even be the way that someone's, you know, been manipulated or been lied to. That energy is here, but that's not going to win. What wins is the truth and like this new sense of empowerment that I can see. So I just see waves coming in for your love life. Just know that once the truth is seen, it's not going to be able to be unseen. And maybe in the past, certain things have been overlooked. Certain feelings have been suppressed or gone unacknowledged, but there is like this crazy amount of clarity that's coming in, and actually a lot of ascension for someone. So that could be, you know, realizations that you have, Gemini, maybe about this connection, about yourself, about this person. I just wonder why there's so much energy here of a manipulative energy, someone who's not very truthful. And I see a possessive energy here as well. You know, I'm not saying that to judge anyone, because it makes me wonder, is that what you've gone through? Or do you feel like, you know, that's characteristics of this person that maybe you have on your mind, or that someone has on their mind? I see you guys getting back to a place of true independence. I just see you ascending and like really realizing things in ways that you haven't before. I'm telling you, it's like a mind-blowing experience where you see the truth, and there's no way that you're gonna go back to the old way of thinking about things, of seeing things, of doing things. That's why this Pisces energy here is so strong, because you know, it is really like enlightenment, and it's doing a complete 180 on a perspective. So gaining clarity, gaining insight, and I feel like there's a lot of power. So you're going to see the truth, whether it's good, bad, ugly, whatever it is, you're going to see the truth, and you're not going to unsee it, which is good. I feel like it's a realization that someone needs to have, because there's a lot of unfair things that are going on in the connection. You know, some of you watching this may feel like you're the one that's being treated unfairly. You're the one that just feels like there's this weird like vibe of not really being able to believe things, not really being able to trust things. And I do feel like there's gonna be an awakening. For some of you, I don't think it's gonna be devastating to you though. I feel like you'll be able to handle what it is that you see. And I see many of you going back to an energy that you've lost, of feeling, I don't know, for whatever reason, you start to feel really empowered. You take your power back this first half of July. I know that you do, because you're in this energy of like, I can stand on my own 2 feet. I can take care of myself. Look at me and everything that I have to offer. So I see a crazy amount of confidence and self-assurance, which is a beautiful thing. So I know no matter what it is that's revealed to you as the truth, it's not going to be something that crushes you or breaks you. It's something that actually empowers you. It's a fine line to walk, because I do see where there is this energy of like an untrustworthiness. So maybe that's a sign for some of you, especially if you've seen this pattern with someone before. I think that it may be the final straw. It may be the final straw on something that you see, or maybe you catch them in a lie or something like that. And it just makes you kind of snap out of it and say like, what am I doing? Look at me and everything that I have to offer. I see you being the one who becomes empowered. That's very important. The Nine of Pentacles is a very... it's one of my favorite energies, because it lets me know that this person is a catch and they really have everything to offer someone. And I'm not saying that to flatter. It's because it's the truth. This is a person who's intelligent. This is a person who is classy. It's a person who is very independent, who has values, who takes care of themselves, who even like is generous to those around them. Someone who deserves the finer things, who cares about the finer things, but is not a shallow person, because they're intelligent, they're emotionally intelligent. So when I say that you're a catch, I really do mean that, because that's what this energy is. So I just see you starting to realize that. I see where there is going to be something about the truth being revealed, and it doesn't go back to the old ways. It's funny, because when the truth is revealed, especially if some of you guys realize that, you know what, I can't trust you before and I can't trust you now, I'm never going to be able to trust you. Because I mean, I hate for it to sound so harsh, but there is a lot of like untrustworthiness that I can pick up on. And I just feel like that realization really helps to empower you. So don't worry, even if you do see something, realize something that you won't be able to unsee, or won't be able to like lie to yourself about. Because I know where some of you have gone through a lot where you haven't been treated fairly. You haven't been treated the way that you deserve. This is not going to crush you. It's not going to break you. It's something that actually sets you free and empowers you. Because I see you getting back into this energy of like wanting to show off what you have, wanting to show the world who you are. I see you getting into this energy, Gemini, of like really wanting to take care of yourself. And like when you step out into the world, you want everyone to see what it is that you have to offer. So I see you guys getting back to this place where you realize, you know what, I can't believe I've let this go on for so long. I can't believe I've let certain things like get away from me for so long. I see you guys actually like dressing a lot better. I feel like you're focused a lot more on your outward appearance because you feel good and you want to step out into the world in a way that you can be proud of. So, like taking better care of yourself. You know, maybe you're going to go and get like a new, like maybe even a makeover for some of you, like going to get your hair done, doing things for yourself that you haven't done in a long time. And it's because you snap out of it. There's something that you snap out of. So that doesn't necessarily mean that, you know, because some of you may be married in a long-term relationship. So maybe it's just like realizations that you have, or maybe things that you've let get away from you that you don't want to anymore. Maybe you want to show your person that side of you. Maybe you want to impress your person, that kind of thing. That's what I can see. And, you know, where there's this energy of deception, maybe some of you come to the realization about something that you haven't been truthful with yourself about. But regardless, there's just so much energy here of you shining and like a lot of attention that's coming to you. You know, the magician is not a wallflower. This is not someone who is in a shell. This is someone who is like the center of attention, and they don't mind being the center of attention, you know, in their own circle. That's what I can see. So I really just see you guys getting back to this place of self-empowerment, independence, focusing on like how you want others to see you, focusing on wanting to make a good impression to everyone. And I feel like for a lot of you, that impression is like physical, but that's not a shallow thing. I just feel like you're in this place of taking better care of yourself. So there's a lot of realizations, I mean, major ones that are coming in, because like once the truth is seen, it won't be unseen. And that's when this shift starts, to you realizing what's been unfair and you wanting to like really fully come back into your power, take your power back. So I feel like your reading is very, very positive, Gemini. That's what I can see coming through for the first half of July. I send you much love and light. Let's go into Aquarius's energy. Okay, Aquarius, let's take a look at your love life for the first half of July. Let's see the kind of energy coming your way. I see Sagittarius's energy and Leo's energy is here. Are you guys dealing with one or a Libra? Sorry, I feel like I have to sneeze. There's even this couple that's coming through, King and Queen of Wands. So it's funny that there's this energy of a couple. Things are a little bit rocky, I won't lie to you, but I feel like it's gonna be made right, because the overall energy is balance coming in, justice coming in, and where there's all of this energy of a couple, some of you could be in relationships right now, or some of you might even get into a relationship, because that energy is very strong. I just see where things are gonna work out, because the overall energy is like getting what you deserve, having peace of mind, having things be really stable and smooth and relaxed. That's what I feel. It's something that has to, like, I feel like certain emotions need to be experienced. You know, you have to go through certain emotions. That's what I see. There's like a real push and pull between you and this person. There's like almost a stubbornness that someone has. I feel like they, for whatever reason, feel like they're losing control of certain things. And I feel like when they feel like they lose control, or they don't have things going exactly the way that they want, they really do start to shut down. And I feel like when their person starts to shut down, the other one is in this place of like trying to balance it and make it right, which is really good, because when one of you is down, the other one will pull them back up. When one of you is off, or like you know, floating around. The other one will be their anchor. So that really is a positive thing. I just see where there's a lot of emotion here. And then I know the one who feels like they always have to support the other one does kind of start to slip into this energy of like, well, what about me, you know? I'm giving, 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 and I feel like, do you even appreciate what I do for you? So I do feel like it's gonna be important for you guys to work on finding that balance, especially Aquarius, if you know that maybe you're the one that needs your person to be your anchor, if your energy is very kind of like up and down like that. I just think it's super important to keep in mind the need to balance. Like if your person does something for you, yes, they are doing it out of the kindness of their heart because they care for you. But I think it's also super important to think about, well, what am I giving back to them? They did this for me. What can I do for them? I feel like the relationship is going to feel like it's taking work, but it'll all be worth it. Because there is like a lopsidedness here that I can see. There's a lot of care, there's a lot of support, but whoever is giving the support also needs to receive that support back. So that's super, super important because I just see a lot of emotion that's here. I see a lot of, well, I did this for you, I did that for you. Not that this person is keeping receipts, not that they're using it against the other one. I just know genuinely they want to feel like it's equal. There's someone here, and I read it like this because I wonder which side you'll be on, because it's not the same for all of you. There is this feeling here of like, you know, I'm doing this, I'm putting in all this effort, and I don't know how to get through to you. So I think it's super important to really work on the balance with you and your person for the first half of July. It is all going to work out. That's what you need to know. There's like ups and downs, but I think the two of you will start to realize more of what the other one needs and how to give the other one what they need. All right, that's what I can see. Because even though the couple is here, so I know you guys are definitely gonna, you know, remain in your connections. Where one is up and one is down, that just lets me know that there's like a lopsidedness in the energy. So I feel like the connection is gonna take work. It's not gonna be something that's just like easy and smooth, and that's not necessarily a bad thing. I feel like you're working out kinks, you're getting to know each other better, and you're both working on showing your level of dedication. Okay, that's what I can see. So just know this, right? If your person starts to become like they shut down or they become closed off, it's a cry for attention. It's not because that's really all that it is. Okay? That's what I can see. And I feel like if that's your energy, Aquarius, and you know, maybe you're the one that's starting to shut down at times, your person is definitely going to come to your rescue. But make sure that you're repaying them or like showing your gratitude back. Because I feel like that's really all that's wanted here is reciprocity and gratitude. It's definitely a good time to shower the other one with attention, and that doesn't mean like to smother them. It's just like maybe switching it up a little bit. Maybe if you stop texting as much as you usually do, start to text them a little bit more. Maybe send them an email, you know, maybe be a little more flirty. So that's what I can see, because I know that that's what's wanted here. It's going to make the other one feel special. That's what Spirit is showing me. There is like something that you're going to have to be going through of like attention. It's funny because it's like a seesaw. That's what Spirit is showing me. I just see where there's this pattern that you guys get into for the first half of July where someone falls, the other one picks them up. And then the one who is being so supportive is like saying, hey, what about me? Do you know what I mean? So it's going to be like a balancing act between you and them. I feel like you will get it right, though. I feel like it'll all work out because the energy is, I feel like it's valuable because you're learning so much about each other. It doesn't matter how long you've been together. I feel like you're going to see a different side and learn more about your person as the first couple weeks come around. Okay, and for those of you that this energy is newer, I feel like you might be in a position where, you know, you're opening up to this person. Maybe you're venting to them about certain things, getting to know each other. They're comforting you. But don't forget to ask about them as well. Because I know that you might be in a place where, you know, it feels good to be listened to. It feels good to be seen and acknowledged. But don't forget to say, well, hey, what about you? That kind of thing. Because I feel like it's going to put the connection in a really good place. So I feel like a lot of you are already in this connection, but for those of you where this energy is coming to you as you're getting to know someone, to make the best impression, you know, when they comfort you or support you or they ask you something, you know, they're trying to get to know you, make sure that you're just as vocal in asking questions and that you show interest in them as well, because it's just going to help like build it. So you have a lot of positive energy that's here. There's a few kinks, but it's nothing that's going to break the connection. Maybe it's just something that you guys are going through to become closer, get to know each other more, to become like more open with each other. That's what I can see. Okay, Aquarius, that's what I see coming through for you guys for the first half of July. I send you much love and light. Let's go into Libra's energy. Okay, Libra, let's take a look. What is going on in your love life for July? So this is the first half of July. Let's take a look at the vibes. Let's take a look at the energy in your love life. Sagittarius' energy is here. Pisces energy is here. I wonder if there's cross watchers or maybe one coming your way. Could be moon or rising energy. There's something very significant for the first half of July. I mean, there's so much energy here of a kindred spirit around you. Could be someone that's returning to you. I wonder if any of you are separated from who you feel is the one. I see their presence here so strongly around you now. I hope that you guys don't let things stand in your way. That's the thing, because it's almost like, well, they're here. Have faith. Like, you have to have faith. And I see where having faith is a little bit of a struggle for whatever reason. You know, we go through a lot in life. And if this is someone that you haven't met yet, just know that you've gone through a lot with this person lifetime after lifetime, and they're coming in to bring a whole bunch of experiences to you. You're going to learn about life. You're going to learn about love. You're going to learn about yourself in ways that you've never imagined. You're going to feel feelings that you didn't even know you could feel, because this energy feels very brand new to me. So like I said, some of you know exactly who this person is. For others of you, if it's someone new that's coming in, just be prepared for something that is extremely intense. This is not a connection that you're always gonna feel completely level, because you know, when this is very intense. So things can be a little bit irrational. Things can get blown out of proportion. Things can be misinterpreted. And it really does stem from things being so deep and so emotional and so brand new. So I see a lot of life experiences getting ready to come to you. And for those of you wondering, of course, this is, you know, your kindred spirit returning to you, however you call it. You know, some people look at this person like their twin flame. Some people call it a soulmate. It doesn't really matter what you call it. It matters what it feels like to you. It's whoever you feel is the one, okay? And that's whose energy I see around you. And just because there's hesitancy, it doesn't mean that it's wrong. You know, I think some people automatically like assume, well, if it's meant to be, then it's going to feel right. It's going to feel perfect. No, not necessarily, because, you know, people go through things in life that affect their outlook on love. It affects their allowance, you know, how much they allow themselves to be vulnerable. There's also things in past lives that have gone on, and things with this person in a past life that has gone on. So if it doesn't feel like 100% right, that doesn't mean that it's wrong. Okay, I hope that makes sense, because I feel like we have a very unrealistic outlook on love sometimes, expecting it to be like this fairy tale and super perfect, but that's not always the case. And that is why it's because of the residual energy, the past life energy, what's gone on in this lifetime, what's gone on in childhood. You know, a lot of things affect it. So I just feel like that needs to be put out there. But there is this strong message to you from Spirit about, like, just letting yourself take the first step towards trusting it. Because once you do that, I mean, it just opens up a path for you of major life experiences. So I see the one. That's who I see around you, Libra. This is the one. This is the one. And like I said, some of you already know who this person is, and I see them coming back around. For others of you who feel like, I haven't met the one yet, they're getting ready to come in. There's just a lot. It's what you've been waiting for. That's what you need to know. It is what you've been waiting for, because the energy of Temperance in reverse lets me know that you are receiving. And it's funny that there's so many paths here. You know, you can even see the energy of a path and a path. That's a very strong message from Spirit about like a gateway that's open. You have to take the first step though. So I pick up on a lot of energy of, well, I don't know. Because that's what the Moon card feels like to me. But I just know that if you take that first step, as you continue to go down the path, you'll be shown guidance, you'll be shown clarity, you'll be shown messages from Spirit, you'll be more in tune with your intuition, you'll know that you're making the right choice. It may not feel that way at first, because, you know, based on everything that's gone on, I just feel like if there were like major red flags to tell you about this person, of course I would tell you to like run away and don't look back. But I see someone who is a beautiful match for you. I see someone that complements you and your life so well. I see two people that fit together like puzzle pieces. I don't dismiss what you've gone through. I just know what lies ahead. And what lies ahead is a journey that you're actually meant to go on. It's full of experiences. It's full of, I just root for you, because I know what you have in store, and it's not something that you want to pass up. Because I know that when you go through it, you're going to feel like it's all worth what you're going through. Yes, there's highs, and yes, there's lows, but there's only lows because the highs are so high. I hope that makes sense. So it's going to be something that feels very, very intense. What you've been waiting for is coming to you, Libra. That's what you need to know. I would strongly advise that you let yourself have faith and move forward because of everything that you stand to receive. I know that we've all gone through a lot. So, you know, of course, you have to do what you feel is best for you. I just know that it's going to be something that really awakens you in ways that you never thought you could be awake. Like I said, feelings that you didn't even know you could feel. So just be prepared for a very intense connection. I feel like this person's energy, I wonder if some of you have already connected to this person. I wonder if some of you have already reconnected with this person. And for others of you, I just know that they're on their way. You know, I'm looking at the energy as the next 2 weeks ahead. And when I see this person's energy very present, it's like they're coming your way. That's what you need to know. So I just feel like if it should feel intense. That's the thing, is it should kind of shake something within you. It should make you think in all these different directions, because that's what this energy brings. It brings an awakening. It brings very unique life experiences. It brings new energy. So if it's not stirring up something within you, it may not be the one. Okay, that's what I can see, because I feel like this is something that should bring those butterflies. It should like shake you up. That doesn't, you know, and that's a positive thing. That's what I want you to know. It's not something that you know, if you're seeing all these red flags and stuff, of course, this is not who I'm talking about. I feel like there's a lot of intense emotions that are here. I feel like this is a person that has only the best of intentions. And I do feel like you will go through experiences with them. You will have highs and lows. But I mean, that's because this is life. And you guys are catalysts for one another to learn and to grow together. So I know that I'm like looking really far down the path, but just know that that's what's in store. You know, I feel like I keep looking really far ahead because I see the potential outcome of what it's meant to be. All that you need to do, Libra, is let yourself like just take those first few steps, and things are going to make a lot of sense to you. So I feel like I just root for you. I feel like I should tell you to go for it, because it's not something that you want to miss out on. It's something that you won't regret. It's I would definitely tell you to go for it, because I just feel all of this euphoria and like intense emotions and things that you're getting ready to experience for yourself. So some of you have someone that's returning to you, and I know that message might give you a lot of comfort. If you've been maybe feeling like deep within that they're going to return, they are going to return. Don't let anything stand in the way, though. If this person comes back around, let things be, let things move forward. And you know, I hate telling you guys what to do, because you know, you're adults, you'll do what you want to do. But I mean, I just feel like I really have to tell you that. And for those of you that this is new energy coming in, don't be surprised when it shakes you up. If it shakes you up, that's right. Okay, so I just feel like you guys have a very emotional, a very intense couple weeks ahead, and certainly a lot of blessings and a lot of new experiences in your love life. So you guys really have something to look forward to. Okay, so I send you much love and light. That's what I see coming through for the first half of July. Okay, Libra, let's go into the earth signs. Let's start with Taurus. Taurus, let's take a look at the energy coming your way. So this is your love reading for the first half of July. I see Aries energy here. Are you guys dealing with an Aries? I wonder if there's cross watchers here. Maybe moon or rising energy. I just see where it's going to be work. I won't lie to you, because it's like someone who feels very lonely and misunderstood. So there could be a lot of effort that you have to put into your love life for the first half of July with your person, or maybe that's like what you want someone to show to you, because you know it goes that way or that way depending on what's going on with you. It's not the same for everyone. That's why I like to read it like that. I just see where the Five of Pentacles is what really strikes me, because that is someone who they need comfort. They need reassurance. They feel like they're alone. This person feels very misunderstood. Those could be your feelings, Taurus. But if those are not your feelings, just know that your person is really going to need you to pull them close. I feel like there's a lot of longing in this energy. There could even be someone who misses you tremendously, because I just see where someone is like, I want to be a part of things. Will you let me in? Do you know what I mean? Like, let me into your life. Let me into your heart. There's just someone who kind of wants to, like, their love rescues the other one. Like, this person's love rescues the other one, and they're just longing to be saved. That's what I can see. So there's a neediness that's here in someone's energy. And I don't say that to put them down, but there really is. So, you know, just keep in mind if your that could be your person's energy and what they need from you. I just see where there's kind of a struggle to me. Maybe it's recognizing that this person is actually very needy. I hope that their behavior is like not misinterpreted. That's the thing, because there's almost like it takes a little coaxing to get the other one to like open up and to pull them closer. I say that because this queen of cups is someone who is not very expressive with their emotion. Okay, so that could also be this person feeling all of these things and not saying it, but it could come out in other ways. So if your person starts acting like, if they start pushing you away, just know that that really is like a cry for you to pull them closer. It's like a cry for attention. Is it the best way to do it? No, it's not. But maybe this person doesn't really know how to communicate what it is that they feel. You know, maybe there's someone who's still learning how to do that. I don't say that to judge them, but maybe that's the case. So I do see where your love life is going to require work. That's what I can see, because there's just this energy of being closed off, right? I feel like one of you is really holding back what's bothering you. One of you is really like not speaking up and saying everything and holding a lot inside, which is not fair. And I totally get that. But there is this energy of like a heads up. If your person is being different with you, pushing you away, maybe even picking fights, it is really because they need reassurance. So I wonder what you guys will do with that, you know, depending on what's going on with you and this person. Some of you could be married to them. Some of you could be in a long-term relationship. Some of you may already know some of the struggles that they have and have no problem kind of pulling them closer and building them up, because that really is what someone needs. They need to be built up. They need to be pulled closer. And I wish they would do a better job of expressing it so they'd be easier to understand. But where there's just like this energy of having a hard time understanding the other one. And I do feel like there's just like this energy of being closed off. So I feel like there's a lot of almost like heads up or warning to some of you from spirit about maybe some of the things that you might go through with your person. I wonder how some of you feel about that energy, because I do see where there is this Queen of Cups. And I feel like, yes, that does come from your person, but for some of you, that could even be your energy where you're just kind of like watching and observing and not really taking much action. I think that it may not seem fair, but you may have to be the one, Taurus, that is like the anchor for your person, is like the protector, the provider. That's what I can see. So I have empathy for them, because when I look into the way this person feels, they're just really struggling. They're really lonely. So I do have that empathy. So I think it's going to be important to approach this with your guard down. And I know it's not the easiest thing to hear, but if your person is in a place where they're pushing you away, it's really like a cry for help. And if you care about them, of course, you know, you'll want to comfort them. You know, I'm not saying to allow yourself to be disrespected. I'm not saying to, you know, allow this person to like mistreat you or abuse you. No. I just feel like the more someone pushes you away, the more that they want you to pull them closer. So of course, that's up to you to decide if you can mesh with that energy. For some of you, you are very invested in this person and you'll want to pull them closer to you where they need comfort. For others of you, you know, you may feel like that energy is insulting. Maybe you feel like you haven't done anything wrong and you don't deserve that. which I mean, I completely get, because I see this Emperor's energy as the overall energy, which is kind of tricky because it's could be mirroring between you and this person. Because where there's such a cry for the other one's affection, there's such a cry here and a longing to be treated the way they deserve to be treated. And I read it from the other direction, where some of you may see your person pushing you away, and then you kind of put your guard up because you're like, well, I don't deserve that. That's insulting to me. What about the way that I deserve to be treated? So the energies are very tricky for the first half of July. What I would strongly suggest is to just lead with empathy. You just may be better off if you are the bigger person and you don't automatically put your defenses up, rather than going tit for tat with them or becoming closed off when you feel like you're getting pushed away. The best thing for you to do might be to just take a step back, observe, and think, why are they doing this? Where is this coming from? Rather than just automatically putting a wall up, because if you put a wall up, it's just not going to go anywhere. So I'm telling you this obviously because you're the one watching this. And I feel like where there are these challenges, they're just emotional challenges, and it really, really does stem from this person needing to feel like they're wanted, needing to feel like they belong. Like there's a real neediness that's here. And you know, if you love and care about your person, I just feel like you're better off if you are the bigger person, if you do take the lead, because it's just going to put the connection in a much more peaceful place. There's a lot of advice coming through from spirit. And I know it may not seem fair when you feel like you're getting pushed away, but you're only getting pushed away as like a cry for attention, a cry for help. Now, I'm not saying that that's okay. And I know that we've already gone through, you know, having certain boundaries. But I just know that whoever is the bigger person is going to be the one to level things out. I wonder if any of you are dealing with an Aquarius, because I saw a very similar energy coming through for Aquarius, so that might be the case. Or you could have moon or rising energy in Aquarius, but that is what I can see. Like a push and pull. And you'll be much better off, Taurus, if you kind of just take the lead, take the initiative, if you don't let your person push you away. Because really that is what they want to see. Are you going to let me push you away, or are you going to come forward? And I just know where you can really take advantage of the energy and proving something major to your person. You know, it all depends on where you stand with them, what kind of connection that you're in, and how deeply you're invested here to make you want to do those things. That's why I gave you the heads up that it does look challenging, but there are like very simple ways to overcome the challenges, and that is like just pulling them closer, not letting them get away. When they shut down, being right there by their side and just listening, because really that is all that this person wants. So I do pick up on a lot of energy of empathy. That could be what you like, even a test for you, some kind of life lesson that you're going through, to maybe bring those feelings out, to exercise them, or that could, you know, be what you're feeling and what you want from your person. If you are the one who is kind of testing by pushing them away, I hope that they'll respond the way that you want them to, but it might even be a better idea for you to maybe express a little bit more. Maybe express a little bit more, because it could even be a test for you to get you to open up to them. Okay, I know that gives you a lot to think about, because I feel like I see challenges, but they can be overcome, and I keep seeing things from both perspectives, so it does make me wonder like what's going on. I just hope that for whoever is watching this, that you really do have it in you to be the bigger person. And it's not even the bigger person, it's maybe being the more spiritually elevated person. It's being the person with a higher sense of emotional intelligence, maybe a higher sense of empathy. So that's just something to keep in mind. Okay, Taurus, that's what I can see coming through for the first half of July. I love you guys. I do send you much love and light. Let's see what is going on with Capricorn. Capricorn, let's go into your energy. and take a look at your love life for the first half of July. There's Libra's energy coming through. Aries energy is also here. I wonder if you guys are dealing with a Libra or an Aries. There's a real unshakable pull that's here. I mean, it's a crazy, crazy amount of chemistry, of passion, of emotion, of like sexual satisfaction. I mean, all of that is here. But it doesn't look like it's very healthy to me. I see where there's a lot of physical, like I feel like someone gets swept up in this weird cycle with the other one where like I can't be with you, I can't be without you, I can't stay away from you, I want you so bad. Like that's what I see. But then there's also like there's toxicity that's thrown in here, because I see a very like strong level of dedication, of commitment. But I wonder how lopsided that is, because I just see where there is this energy of broken trust. Now, is that something that's residual that keeps coming between the two of you? You may know exactly what it is and why it keeps coming up. Should you keep letting that come between the two of you? That's the thing, because I think it's very important that someone decides something here. You know, this back and forth is just very unhealthy to me. It's almost like if you're going to stay in this connection, just stay in it and trust in it and hold on and let go of the bad stuff. Because it's very difficult. Someone is in this weird energy of like, can't be with you, can't be without you. I want this. I'm so dedicated to this. But what about this, and that? I don't say that to not validate what someone's gone through or just like sweep someone's feelings under the rug, because I completely get that. But is it with all of this energy of devotion and not wanting to let go and like wanting to have this forever? Because I see that energy here. Why are there's like so many highs and lows? I think it's super important that someone here get a handle and ground their intellect and emotion. And when I say someone, I like to read it like that because, you know, of course this reading is general, so that could be your energy, Capricorn, or it could be what you're experiencing from this person. So, you know, it's not the same for everyone, so that's why I kind of like to put it on both sides like that. So obviously you'll see which energy is yours. It's almost being so torn, because the overall energy is like, I want this forever. I'm dedicated. I'd give you anything that you need. I'll give you my all. I'll give you everything that I have. That's the overall energy. And then you have all of these elements of like the passion, the fire, the chemistry, the connection. But then it's like, can I trust it? Can I trust you? Are you being truthful? Are you manipulating me? And then when I see this 10 of Cups come in reverse, it's just like someone feeling like their bubble got burst. You know, it's like all of this euphoria that comes crashing down. So I think that it's very important for someone to really make a choice, especially if you know you have a history of maybe the trust being broken with this person. Are you prepared to go through that again? That's what you have to ask yourself. And on the other hand, it's like, if you are this dedicated and you want to stay and hold on to it, then you really have to give it a clean slate. I don't say that to not empathize, but it just looks very unhealthy to me. The way that there's all of it, the energy's all over the place. It's up, down. It's like 2 steps forward, 2 steps back. It's like, I want this. I won't let go of it. It belongs to me. But then there's all of like this energy of mistrust and someone so afraid that the rug is going to get pulled out from underneath them. And that is something that just comes between the two of you. So it's like someone has a choice to make. Either they're going to hold on to this and they're going to give it like a clean slate, because if they don't, they're just going to drive themselves crazy. They're just going to drive themselves crazy. There is a lot of intense emotion, obviously, that's here. There's a lot of love. There's a lot of passion. I feel like someone is very struck by this person. I feel like even when they connect physically and sexually, it's something that's very powerful. I feel like it's something that they've never experienced before. And that is something that makes them even more like in their own head, even more like connected to the person, even more afraid. So there's like tremendous highs and lows that I see coming in for the first half of July. I wonder if this is a new connection for some of you. It could be a new connection that you get into that's like real, like the energy's up, down, up, down. I wonder if some of you have been with this person long term and have just had a lot of experiences with them, gone through a lot with them. It's like you want to trust it, but you're afraid to trust it. That's what I can see. So, I mean, I see a whole whirlwind of emotions coming through for the first half of July for you guys. Where I see the energy of Ace of Pentacles, that does really represent a new connection. Like a new connection that's getting ready to start for some of you. For others of you, it's just this level of devotion. That's what I can see. So if this is a new connection coming your way, don't be surprised when you're like all over the place and you're very like up, down in your emotions. Because it's almost like, is this real? Is this too good to be true? Is this going to get taken away from me? And then especially like a big part of what kind of throws this person off, it really is like the physical and sexual side of things. So maybe someone might want to consider removing that from the equation, especially if this is a newer connection, because I can see that that might be something that just maybe brings out a lot of emotion that they're not ready to deal with. It really is like when you guys cross over into the physical, there's like this crazy amount of chemistry, like electricity, almost like when you guys touch, when you kiss. It might be something that you've never experienced before, especially if this is someone that's new in your life. Just be prepared to feel very in sync with this person. I mean, like you're predicting each other's movements. Even when you breathe, you're breathing at this. It's very tantric. That's what I can see. And that is something that if you've never experienced that, or if it's like your first time, and even if it's like your 10th time, it still doesn't take away how intense that it is. So there's a crazy amount of intensity that's coming through for you guys for the first half of July. But where I see so much energy, because the crazy thing about it is like the overall energy is stability, trust, something that you've waited a long time, maybe even for. Are you in your own head? And I walk a fine line when I say that, because I don't want to offend someone who has like very valid experiences and has like very real hesitancy with this current person. Now, for some of you, that energy is residual, and if you keep expecting to be disappointed, or if you don't let yourself fully trust this, the way that I can see you can, all you're doing is like gypping yourself out from an amazingly awesome experience. So it's like either like go all the way in or don't. I would say to go all the way in, because like I said, the overall energy is like a solid foundation, dedication. Remember everything that was coming through from Spirit, like I want to give you my all, everything that I have is yours. That energy is very real. Even if it hasn't fully come to fruition yet, especially if this is someone new, that's where this is anchored in. It's not anchored in deception. Even though there's this energy of being worried like this, not being able to trust the other one, or like having like the trust being broken. It's either like you have either you go all the way in, Capricorn, or you don't go in at all. It's like either go big or go home. I don't know how else to express it to you. Like, if you know you've gone through things with this person and there's very valid reasons why you have a hard time trusting them, are you gonna, it's like you have to move forward or decide whatever else you're gonna do. I feel like that sounds so harsh, but maybe someone needs to hear the message straightforward like that, because you're gypping yourself out of something that could feel amazing. And I know that it already does feel amazing in many other aspects. So just either go all the way in or figure out what you want to do. That's what Spirit is showing me. It requires a leap of faith. I mean, that's just really what it all comes down to, whether this is an old connection, your current connection, or a new connection. If you let yourself have that leap of faith, there is something very, very special that could be here. Just know that you have to prepare yourself to feel a lot. You're going to go through a lot emotionally. And for some of you, maybe it is better that you don't take things into that physical and sexual side just yet, because I feel like that is going to mess you all up. That's going to be something that, like, you're going to be in your own head so much, because I feel like it's a connection that you've never felt before. Very tantric. That's what I can see. So it's like a mind, body, and soul connection to this person that just might frighten someone so much. So Capricorn, just know that that's what's in the air. You know, if after you guys connect physically, sexually, if your person starts acting weird, I feel like it does have something to do with the way that they were so affected, didn't expect to feel things so intensely. And it's like this person might kind of do things to mess it up only because they're so afraid of it getting messed up, which is so ironic that they might end up messing it up themselves. I hope that that makes sense. Okay, that's what I can see. So I do wonder, like, which side of this energy are you on? Are you the one that's all in your emotions, all in your head, afraid like this? Or does this make sense now that that's what's going on with this person? Either way, for the first half of July, I see a relationship that's here. Some of you are going to get into a relationship, and if you're in one now, it's just intensified to the next level. Not knowing what to feel, not knowing what to think, not knowing what to trust. Okay, Capricorn, so I'm going to get out of these emotions right now because they're very intense. So I can see where you guys are really going to be on a roller coaster of emotions. Just be there for the ride. I would say to just let yourself enjoy it, let yourself go in 100%. And I just feel like it's something that is going to require a leap of faith. And if you're not ready to take that leap of faith, then it's going to be something that just I feel like it's going to be something that feels even more intense if you're not ready for it. Okay, Capricorn, I love you guys. That's what I can see coming through for the first half of July. I send you all much love and light. Let's finish out the readings with Virgo. Okay, Virgo, last but not least, let's take a look at your love life for the first half of July. I can see Leo's energy here. I wonder if any of you are on the cusp of Leo. Could be cross watchers. You might have that energy, moon or rising, Virgo, because that's here. I feel like there is almost someone who's taking the initiative and taking charge. I wonder if there's going to be any role reversals between you and your person. I feel like there's someone who feels like they have a lot to make up to you, and they want to start making it up to you. They want to show you. I feel like you have someone here that feels like they want to repay you, like they want to prove something to you. I feel like there's this energy maybe of you having done a lot for this person and maybe feeling like they haven't always acknowledged it, appreciated it. Some of you could be in this energy where you feel like you've been taken for granted. If you let them, there's a lot that I feel they want to give to you and show you. It's really a matter of, will you let them though? Because this energy will get activated if you choose to. That's what I can see. So some of you, it might be important that you let your person take the lead for the first half of July. That's what I can see. So if you're normally someone who like takes the initiative with everything, it could be important that you start letting them show that side. Because it's there, they want to do it. It's just like, will you be open to it? I feel like you have a very strong presence, and it may be in ways that you don't quite see. That's what I feel. For others of you, you might be apart from this person now. You might be in the energy of being separated from them. I just see where there's someone who doesn't want to fight anymore, first of all. And I know that you may be in a place too where you just feel very defeated as well. Just know that they don't want to fight. They're not gonna fight. There could even be things that they've done or said that they want to take back. I just feel like where there's this energy of someone who has a lot that they want to make up to you. So of course that could even be like an apology. I feel like there's a lot going on with you, because I see where you may feel like you've been taken for granted by them before. You may feel like you stand all alone at times, like you don't have the kind of support that you need. I just know that if you let this person in, there's a lot that they want to show to you, a lot that they want to... See, guys, Paul? There's a lot that they want to do. I feel like it's important that some of you who are in an alpha role, let your person be the alpha one. That's up to you though. Of course, like if there's been something that's hurt you very deeply, I can understand if you don't want this energy. But for those of you that do and you want your person to take more initiative towards you, I feel like that starts with you being more submissive. Now, please, that is not an invitation to like be disrespected or like walked over. That's not what I mean. But it could be time for some of you feminine energies who have been very masculine in your energy to be a bit more feminine for the first half of July. I hope that makes sense, because I just feel like your divine masculine energy wants to know that they are the divine masculine. They want to prove that, they want to show that. So that's what Spirit is showing me. It's important that divine feminines let their masculines take the lead, because I feel like some divine feminines have adopted many masculine tendencies without realizing it. So let your masculine lead. Of course that's completely up to you, but that's like what they want. That's what they want. They want that side to be activated again. And you even see this energy here. The Ace of Wands is very, very masculine. Of course, it's very phallic. It represents sexuality, being very virile, very passionate, being the dominant one, taking the lead. I think it's time for whoever is in a feminine energy to take a step back and let their masculine lead. Of course, you'll do what you feel is best. And that doesn't mean to offend like any people who are like feminists out there, but that's what I can see. That's what I can see. I wonder how that makes you feel, because I just know where there's a lot that someone wants to prove to you, and I feel like that does come from your masculine, your divine masculine. Okay? And now remember, just because you are a man doesn't necessarily mean that you are in a masculine energy, because we have so many different people that connect, same-sex connections, things like that. So whoever it is that is in that feminine role, you've become too masculine. It's time for you to let your masculine lead. That's what I can see. And I feel like that is something that they want, because they kind of want to sweep you off your feet. So if you let yourself be open to this energy, be prepared for someone who is gonna, you know, be very masculine in many ways. It's like being protective, it's being a provider, it's definitely taking dominance sexually, physically. I feel like that is what they really want. So I feel like this reading is really a lot of messages of advice to you from spirit about maybe how to approach things a little bit differently. I feel like I see that energy here. I see someone who is gonna let their guard down. You know, the Queen of Wands, I feel like, yes, this is a highly feminine energy, yet for some reason there's a real masculine energy with this Queen of Wands as well, because I feel like it's so take charge. I feel like it's someone that has a lot of control. So in that case, it's just represented here. So I feel like what spirit is showing us is to let your masculine do the leading. And I wonder if that's something that they've expressed to you, Virgo, or if you're the one, you know, watching this that is masculine. I wonder if you've expressed that to your person. For some reason, I just know that this message is coming through because it's very important. Okay, I want to look at this 9 of Wands. And isn't that funny, because this couple is now coming through, and then the Magician's energy, it's like a spark. King and Queen of Wands. So Sagittarius energy is here. I think that someone really needs to kind of get out of their own way. There's a lot of worry that I pick up on, but that worry just comes from a need to control, and the less they try to control, the better that they'll feel. It just could be time for you to let someone else take the lead right now, Virgo, for your own peace of mind. I feel like some of you for the first half of July are going to come to this realization about, you're going to take a look in the mirror, I feel, and I feel like when you do, you're going to see ways that you've changed. I think you're going to see how you have very, very strong convictions that perhaps you need to be a little more flexible with. I think you're going to see that you have become guarded, and I think that's going to make you want to let your guard down. I think that you're going to see that in a lot of ways you've been very protective of yourself where you don't need to be, and that's what's going to make you open like this. I just feel like there's such a strong message of someone who wants to take the lead here, maybe even wants to apologize, make things up to you if you will let them. And there's just such a strong message to you from spirit to let this person. I know that, of course, all of the circumstances are different. So you have to do what is best for you. You know, you're an adult, you know what you've gone through. I don't see like a lot of heavy energy that's here. What I see is like a power struggle and like a role reversal that spirit is showing me it's best if it got back to its positions. Okay, I hope that that makes sense to you, Virgo. That is what I can see. Like if you want someone to make moves towards you, take the initiative, take things into control, well, you have to let them. That's the thing. That's the thing, is you have to let them. And I feel like some of you will come to the realization of ways that you've been kind of really calling the shots. And if you just kind of relinquish that control and let this person take the lead, you might be happily surprised how it really gets things back on track. Okay, that is what I can see coming through for the first half of July, Virgo. I feel like your reading was really, really interesting. It makes me wonder, you know, what's been going on with you and your person and how you feel about like that role reversal. You know, please don't think that I mean to offend at all. with the energies. But for whatever reason, that's what Spirit is showing me, that some of the feminines have been too masculine, and they have to let their masculine take the lead, at least for the first half of July. That's the best thing. That's what I can see. Okay, Virgo, I love you guys. That's what I see coming through. I do hope that you have a beautiful couple weeks. Thank you so much for being here with me, and I will see you in the next video. Okay, you guys, so that is what I have for you for the first half of July. I really do send you all much love and light, and just want to say thank you again for being here with me for the video. Don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. I love you guys. Thank you for everything, and I'll see you in the next one.